This is Ringwood Library with a tutorial on how to use the accessibility features on an iPad. First, you will need to locate the Settings app, which is in the shape of a gear. If you cannot find an app, take 2 fingers, hold, and pull down on the wallpaper or background picture. This will bring up a search field. Enter what you're looking for and search, and you will get the app you need. Once inside the Settings app, you will see the menus on the left-hand side. Select Accessibility. The accessibility features show up on the right-hand side. We will look at a few vision, hearing, and general features. The first we'll look at is VoiceOver. VoiceOver will allow the iPad to read the items on the screen to you. You will tap once to hear an item and tap twice to do the function of the item, which is slightly different than normal. Let's listen to how it works.
VoiceOver on. Double tap to toggle setting. VoiceOver off.
The next feature we'll look at is Zoom. This will bring up a magnifying lens on your screen, and this will allow you to enlarge the text. You can move the magnifying lens around the screen, or you can leave it in place and move the screen behind it by holding 3 fingers on the screen and moving them around. The next feature we'll look at is Magnifier. The magnifier turns your iPad's camera into a magnifying lens to magnify external objects. Once it's on, to access the camera, you tap the home button 3 times. Then you can focus your camera on the item that you would like to magnify, and you can zoom in and out as needed. To turn the camera off, click the home button once. The next feature we'll look at are the hearing features. Hearing devices is where you can link your hearing aid via Bluetooth. Subtitles and captioning is where you can set what your subtitles will look like when you watch a video. And finally, we'll look at under General, Guided Access. Guided Access allows you to limit time and apps that a particular user will have access to. When guided access is on, you can open an app and limit a user's access to that particular app. Triple click the home button to turn on the guided access accessibility feature, and then you can select certain features that you do not want the user to have access to by circling them. Then click Start in the upper right-hand corner, enter a passcode, and then the app is ready for the user to use. This is especially good for someone such as a student with ADHD. They can play with the app and not go outside of the app. When you're done, single click the home button, enter your code, and you're finished. You can end the session. Okay, going back to the Settings app, let's look at the Control Center. You can add some of these accessibility features straight to your Control Center to have easier access to them. So you can select whichever accessibility features you'd like to see in the Control Center. From the home screen, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the battery, life, and your Wi-Fi. Tap and drag down from there. This opens your control center. From here, you can turn on the airplane mode. There's a toggle switch for the brightness of your screen and for the volume. We've turned on the magnifier so we can access it from here. You can also turn on a voice memo feature and create memos using your voice to play back later. I need eggs, milk, and potato chips. So these are some of the accessibility features that iPad has to offer. Should you have questions, email me at caldwell@ringwoodlibrary.org.